This EMD SD60 is part of Athearn's Ready to Roll lineup. I purchased it for $124.99 at Lombard Hobbies. At the time of this video, and pretty much the day after, Lombard had told me they had already sold out of all of these, so I happened to be lucky enough to be in the store when they got arrival of these the same day. It's decorated for Oakway Leasing, which Burlington Northern had a lot of these, so me being a Burlington Northern modeler, this is a must. There was also an SD60 demonstrator scheme, which is very similar to this, available, so that's kind of neat for those one. You can run those pretty much almost anywhere who tested the SD60s when they were new. I'll go over some of the details on this. Now, this locomotive is not straight out of the box with sound like this. This was the DC only version. I added a Soundtraxx 21-pin EMD-2 decoder with a 710G 16-cylinder sound file, which is correct for this unit. In addition, there's also an iPhone 6s speaker, which I use on majority of my sound installs for superior sound quality over stock model train speakers. Athearn has these listed as DCC and sound ready, meaning there's a 21-pin connector inside, and there is a housing for a speaker back in here. You just take it out, the weight out, and put a speaker of your choice in there that fits this rectangular. Now, I took that out and put an iPhone 6s speaker and used some Kapton tape to modify it to there. Now, you might notice the beacon is flashing a little unusual. It kind of flickers. That is due to the cell phone trying to pick up a LED light waves, and there's some issues sometimes with that. Headlights look fantastic on this model. They're LED, and the rear headlight looks good as well. Zoom in there a little closer. Now, this engine out of the box is not straight factory. What I did was, I wasn't a fan of the LED used for the beacon. It was down far in the base and was pointed upwards, which is fine if you're looking at the model like this, you could see it. However, from the side, you really couldn't see that the beacon was on. I took it upon myself to take the unit apart and trying to remove the original LED. It was attached to a light tube that went up inside here. It ended up breaking off the light tube, so I ended up having to drill that out. It was a little bit of an ordeal. I put a new LED in. The other one I'm going to use for another project. It was just too wide to fit up inside there, so I have my own surface mount. I think it looks good. You can actually see the beacon from the side, so it's been modified a little. And I am unsure if my other ones that I'm getting in the mail, I have the other two road numbers coming, will have the same issue with the LED being so far down. That's probably the only issue I had with this unit, was the beacon not being bright. And that's not really much of an issue in my opinion. I'm pretty handy at fixing stuff like that. Athearn did such a good job with these. This is, like I said, ready to roll, but I think it's almost more like a Genesis level detail. You have your rubber MU hoses. There's actually tread detail on the walkways. That's a first for me seeing in ready to roll. You know, none of my ready to roll stuff has that, at least. So that's really nice to see. You got windshield wipers on all the windows, front and rear. We'll go over the details a little more. Look down the side. Fan detail looks phenomenal. The K3 horn looks really nice. I think they did a good job on that. Nice winterization hatch. All the lettering is very crisp on this unit. And we'll go over to the other side. Now, if you are on the fence about getting these units, and you can still get these from your hobby shop or favorite dealer, don't wait. These are phenomenal units. Like I said, Lombard Hobbies sold out pretty much next day on these units. So really, Athearn outdid themselves in these units. Very impressed. They can pull a lot. They're very heavy. And one more detail before I let you guys go is nice little mirror details on the side. I mean, that's on both sides. This center of this bulkhead got in the way. There we go. Seriously, Athearn, you did a fantastic job on this unit. I'm happy to have this in my fleet, and I'll be excited to get 2 more coming. These could commonly be seen on Burlington Northern coal trains, so this would be a welcome addition. Thanks for watching, guys. I know I don't upload as much as I used to. I'm very busy working. Little sneak peek here at the end of the video, a little surprise for you guys. The yard's pretty full. We got an expansion happening. We've got my tire factory going in. Gonna experiment around if using foam. Going to be a lot of exciting stuff in the works here. We'll make the layout bigger in size. Going to be a very large facility. And it'll be a tire manufacturer, like I said. So we'll have a lot of interesting types of freight cars come in here. So that'll be on another video. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care and have a great rest of your day or evening.